It's a bomb.
Yeah, but that's not just any bomb. That's the device that Scott and I disarmed on the elevator.
Are you sure?
It almost blew us all to bits, I'm sure.
So our mysterious Marcia is the one that planted the bomb.
It sure looks that way. Who sent her the instructions on how to build it?
Ryan288.cph.org. You don't think
That Ryan's alive? No, that's impossible. I watched my brother die.
But Kevin, it's not just a coincidence that Marcia is the name of your father's mistress who Ryan killed, and his password for his email is homicide.
I agree. There has to be an explanation. See if there's anything under user profile.
No, there's nothing at all.
Ryan288.cph.org. Well, .org stands for organization. What does CPH stand for? Anything?
Nope.
All right. CPH.org is the dominant name. All right, try typing CPH into the search box. Maybe we'll get lucky. It'll turn up on the database.
All right, CPH. Search. Here's hoping. Come on.
Concord Psychiatric Hospital.
That's where Greg Cooper is.
Yeah, and all the leads seem to lead right back to him. Dr. Aikman, please.
This is Dr. Aikman.
It's Kevin Collins.
Dr. Collins, how can I help you?
I've just uncovered information that leads me to believe that Greg Cooper is directly involved in the general homicide murders. I'd like to come out and speak to both of you right now.
I'm afraid that's going to be a problem.
Now what?
Greg Cooper is missing.
Cooper is missing? Did you call the police?
We're doing a thorough search of the grounds first. He might...
Greg Cooper is not some harmless delusional who wandered off because he forgot to take his medication. He's a criminal and a murderer. I'm calling the police myself. There's no telling who he may have targeted next.
I've got a 10. Now I need another 10.
Where could it be?
I think it's this one.
Oh, let me see. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Very good, you card shark. Good.
My eyes must be really healing because I can see the cards a lot better than I could a few days ago.
That explains it. That explains why you're doing so wonderfully. You're beating me. Go ahead.
I love Teacher's Holiday. After we're finished with this game, can we play again?
Oh, well, you know, it is kind of up to you. Remember, this coupon that you gave me said 1 game of concentration with Serena. So, you know, it's kind of just up to what you want to do.
Let me just see that for a
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let me see. Tricky? Oh, I get it. 1 whole day of concentration with Serena? Thank you. This is very valuable to me. A whole day. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You know what? If we're going to be at this all day, I'm going to have to redeem my good for 1 really big chocolate chip cookie from you because I will be starving. I will.
Okay, but
Okay.
can I finish this game first, please?
Just because you're beating me, you want to finish the game? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. It's your turn anyway.
A jack. I know I saw a jack somewhere.
Well, you know, you have to be very tricky with those one-eyed jacks.
Do you know where one is?
Yeah, well, maybe I do.
Don't tell me.
Okay, I won't. Maybe. Do you want a hint?
Hey, are
A little
you
hint?
still playing this game? Who's winning?
Oh, don't even go there.
I'm wiping the floor with it.
I figured that.
Oh, what's behind your back?
My hands.
I know that your hands are behind your back, but I mean, what's in your hands?
What makes you think there's anything in my hands?
Dad.
Hey, how these get my hands?
My favorite.
Well, then here. Pick one.
I'll just take the biggest one.
Okay.
Dude, you got the biggest one.
Hey, Lucy, what about you? You want to live a little dangerously?
You know me, I love danger.
Yes, you do.
Okay, cheers.
All right.
Ding.
Boom, boom.
Garcia, it's Kevin Collins. Greg Cooper just escaped from Concord. And I believe he's the one responsible for the murders. Well, Eve and I discovered an email containing instructions on how to build the bomb that was planted on the elevator. The email, the message, the instructions, everything was sent from Concord. Well, it was sent to someone named Marcia, but we believe that Marcia is actually Julie Devlin. Yes, I know it's hard to believe, but listen, Julie gave me a schedule of her movements on the day of the bombing. Now, she told me that she spent a half an hour on the computer at the hospital, but she never logged on. Someone named Marcia logged on during the time that Julie is unaccounted for. Okay, thank you.
Okay, what did he say?
He's going to put out an all-points bulletin for Cooper and Julie.
Well, then I better warn hospital security because this is the most likely place that Cooper will come.
I've got to warn everyone that I characterized in the book that they have to be extra careful.
Okay.
Hi, you've reached 555-0132. Please leave a message after the beep, and I'll get back to you.
Victor, it's Kevin.
Do not come back to Port Charles. Call me first. Greg Cooper has escaped from the hospital, and I am sure he's involved with the killings. What's more, it looks like you were right about Julie Devlin. She's working with Cooper. Now watch your step, and give me a call as soon as you hear this.
Well, I don't think we need to answer that message. And we don't need any other calls to bother us, do we? He's a master of disguises, so if you see anything that looks suspicious, don't take any chances. Cooper is smart, and he's dangerous.
Yes, ma'am. I'll put the warning out.
Okay.
You said Cooper. Greg Cooper?
He's missing from the psychiatric hospital.
How could they let a guy like that slip away?
He fooled him.
I've got to tell Julie. Last time he escaped, he kidnapped her.
Frank, listen, there's something you should know. It looks like Cooper is the one who was behind the elevator bombings and all the other killings. And he didn't act alone.
Do you know who his accomplice is?
Julie's been using a code named Marcia. She's been exchanging emails with Cooper.
Oh, what a load of bull!
It's true.
No, you would do or say anything at this point to take suspicion off of yourself.
I'm not making this up. Ask Kevin.
Like he's going to give me a straight answer?
Listen to me, Frank.
Cooper kidnapped Julie and he terrorized her. And if I hadn't gotten to his hiding place in time, he would have killed her. There is no way in hell that she would be working with him.
She is working with him. Which means it's most likely that she's already killed 5 people.
She went to trial and was acquitted. End of story.
Frank, if you're not careful, you could be next.
You know what? I'll take my chances.
Hello?
Lucy, it's Kevin.
Oh. Hi. How are you?
Well, actually, I wish I had happier news.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Greg Cooper escaped from Concord Psychiatric.
Oh, my God.
There's more. I'm sure he's the one behind the killings.
How is that possible? I don't understand. How could you be in an institution and go in and go out and commit murders like that?
He's been working with someone.
With who?
Julie Devlin.
With Julie? I don't...
Lucy, you received a death threat. Now you need to take extra precautions.
Well, I will.
Lucy, please. I know you. Don't take any chances.
Yeah, well, Doc, I know you, too. So you be careful. Don't take any chances, okay? They're just as likely to come after you as me.
I'll be all right. Lucy,
Yeah, well, me too. Kevin, just be careful. Okay, bye.
What's Kevin want?
Scott, apparently Greg Cooper has escaped from the institution.
What?
And he and Julie Devlin are responsible for all those murders.
Greg Cooper and Julie Devlin are behind all these murders?
That's what Kevin
Come
said.
on.
Yes, that's what Kevin said.
All right. Where are they now?
He doesn't know. Nobody knows, apparently.
All right, well, I'm not taking any chances.
What? What are you doing?
Calling Serena right now. Yeah, Al, listen, do not let Serena out of your sight. Lucy will be by in a little bit to pick her up. Thanks, bye.
What? What are you doing? What?
I'm just taking care of some things here. All right, I want you and Serena to get out of the country.
No, listen to
No,
me.
listen to me. Hello, Jerry. Listen, is the new plane ready to fly? Good. File a flight plan for Toronto. Lucy and Serena will be there shortly. All right? Lucy, don't answer the door here. Wait a second. Yeah, Jerry, all right? Just do this, all right? In an hour. Goodbye.
What?
Well, let me just see who's... Yeah, who is it?
It's Lee.
Come in.
See.
Hey, Lee.
Come on, now don't tell me you're here because it's time for sentencing.
Yes, it is time for sentencing.
Well, I cannot go.
Scott, you have no choice.
We just found out that Julie Devlin and Greg Cooper are responsible for all these murders. And I want to get Lucy and Serena out of here and safe.
Julie Devlin?
Kevin just called. He is certain that Greg Cooper and Julie are behind the murders.
Oh, good Lord.
And nobody knows where Julie Devlin is or Greg Cooper is at this moment. So I want to get Lucy and Serena to a safe spot.
Wait a minute, Scott. I know this judge. Now, if you don't show up for sentencing on time, why, Sanders will throw the book at you.
He's right. Serena and I will be safe. Here, you have all this security, and we have our own bodyguards. We'll be okay.
No, you're going to go. I'll stay here. But I want the bodyguards to go with you and get you up to Canada.
But I really don't want to go without you.
Lucy, you have no choice in this.
Scott, please.
No. Now, I want you to go over there, pick up your bodyguard, and get Serena, and let them get you to the airport.
Okay. I just wish I could be in court with you.
Well, you can't, all right? You got to take care of Serena. That's what I want you to do.
All right. You know I will.
All right.
Let's go.
All right.
Hey. Good luck.
Yeah, all right? Just be careful. Careful.
Yeah, you too.
Julie, are you here? Julie!
She's not here.
Where is she?
I don't know.
When was the last time you saw her?
Early this morning. What's the problem?
I need to find her now.
She left this for you.
Jasmine Island, what does this mean?
She didn't say. I assume she's looking for a house.
She hasn't said anything to me about it.
Frank, then something's obviously wrong.
Greg Cooper's missing.
Cooper tried to kill Julie.
And he's not going to get a second chance.
Where are you going?
Find Julie.
Just can't believe Julie committed those murders.
Now, there was a pile of evidence against her.
Well, a lot of that pointed to Eve.
Well, you know, nothing's been proven.
Yeah, but if it's true, it means I got a murderer acquitted.
No, it means that you're a good attorney.
But I'm just old-fashioned, Scott. I never did believe that it was all about winning or losing. I became an attorney because I believe in justice.
All rise.
Mr. Baldwin, please stand. You pleaded guilty to obstructing government administration in the second degree. I'm ready to pronounce sentence. But before I do, let me say this. That you ultimately came forward to tell the truth does not excuse your actions. As a lawyer, you knew perfectly well the meaning of your actions. I sentence you to 7 days in jail, as well as 600 hours of community service to be completed upon your release.
Never expected a week in jail.
That's what he said. 7 days. I didn't expect that either.
Oh, thank you. No, it's from your mechanic. It says that Lucy and Serena never made it to the plane.
What? They never made it. What about the bodyguards I had?
Scott, it says the bodyguards were found dead in your car, quarter of a mile from the airport.
We gotta get out of here. You're not going anywhere. No, what do you mean? Let go of me!
What was it like before they tore it apart?
Very neat. Greg always wanted everything in its place. I feel terrible that I wasn't able to spot his deception. I was so sure he was making progress.
Cooper is gifted at convincing people he's harmless.
I just pray the police find him before he harms anyone else. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a press conference to give, which I'm not looking forward to.
Wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
Yeah, me either. I know the police already went through here, but have a look around. They might have missed something.
Okay.
Dr. Collins?
Yes.
I thought it was you.
Excuse me, have we met?
I recognize you from the clippings.
What clippings?
The ones in Greg's album.
Is that Greg's album?
Uh-huh. See?
Yes, may I have a look at that, please?
Oh, I don't know. Greg gave it to me for safekeeping.
Kevin's picture is in the album, so obviously he must have meant a lot to Greg. Do you think it would be okay?
I guess. I'll be right next door. You could give it to me when you're through.
Of course I will. Thank you very much.
What's in here?
Well, have a look at this.
Oh, my gosh. This is every article ever written about the murders.
What's this?
Cooper's 7th grade report card. SAT scores. 1528? He did better than I did.
Well, no one said he wasn't smart. Have a look at that.
We reviewed your request. Oh, my gosh. This is the rejection letter from the GH intern program.
The life of Mr. Gregory Cooper.
Kevin, did you know that Greg was adopted?
What?
Yeah.
I wonder.
What? What are you looking for?
A birth certificate. Yeah, right there. Gregory Andrew Collins.
Collins?
Mother, Marcia Wyatt. Father, Victor Collins.
Julie, this isn't really necessary.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, I won't tell anyone. But besides, what good would it do? You've already been acquitted.
Oh, not of killing John Canellos.
I didn't hear that. I couldn't testify to that.
Just like you didn't testify to seeing me strangle Grace Sullivan.
Was that you? I was so confused. The medication...
Oh, it is not going to work.
Wouldn't you like to get away, to have a new life, away from everything that's happened here? A fresh start. The finest plastic surgeon in the world lives in Rio. I could give him a call.
You know, the more you yap, the more it makes me want to pull this trigger.
Oh, please don't. Oh, please don't. Don't kill me. Oh, please don't.
You are pathetic. Victor, get up, or I'll shoot you right now. Get up. Get up.
No, you're not. No, you up. Very slowly. Very slowly.
There. Not such fun looking down the barrel of a gun, is it?
You think it's over?
It will be as soon as I call the police.
You can't make anyone believe I'm the killer.
You heard my son on the answering machine.
You have him fooled, just like the rest of us.
Are you preparing for your trial?
Please, please don't kill me.
Please. Frank, she was going to kill me.
You had the gun.
Hold it! Well, don't move.
This is Kevin Newman.
And Lisa McCree tomorrow in Good Morning America. NYPD Blues' Jimmy Smith says goodbye.
And we have our celebrity chefs, Emeril Lagasse and Wolfgang Puck, creating a Thanksgiving feast tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Will bullets fly on Jasmine Island? Escape to abc.com for a sneak peek at tomorrow's Port Charles.